Good morning, everybody, from Las Vegas Airport. Today is November 22nd, 2023 at 7:26 in the morning, and we have our first heavy of the day departing FedEx. This might not be the best location just due to the amount of traffic coming by here, but we'll test it out, see if we like it or not. Welcome, Sue. The only issues we'll have at this location are anything like big rigs passing by, but it'll only be a blimp of a second. Taking the runway now is Southwest Airlines. Give me 1 second. Southwest 893 heading over to Houston. Looks like we have a Southwest special livery lining up. Third for departure, Arizona 1. Even with this fence in the way, I'm standing on the back of a pickup truck. So you'd think I'd be high enough, but apparently not. Departing next is Southwest 3414 going to Santa Ana, California is a Boeing 737-700. But give me a few seconds here, and as soon as this one departs, I'll get the ATC on the right frequency. I'm just testing out this location this morning to see how it is. I know that Vegas is kind of protective of their property, so the police may or may not come and ask me what I'm doing. So if they do, just stand by and let them know what I'm doing. Or the people driving by may be like, why is this guy standing on the back of a pickup truck along the side of a road? Some people don't know what plane spotting is, and they think that you look suspicious, so they'll call it in and they'll come do their business and they'll be on their way. Alright, let's give you a close-up of the, I think it's the MSG Sphere. We'll give you that little bit of a glimpse of Vegas while I get the ATC on the right frequency. Good morning, Callie. Good morning, Robbie. Welcome to the stream, live from Vegas. Give me 1 second. Sorry if that traffic's too loud. These airplanes are currently departing on 1 right and landing on 1 left, and also coming in on, I believe it's 26 left.
Southwest 1757 Las Vegas, sir. Runway 1 right, line of point.
Line of point, 1 right.
So as you got here, we got our Arizona 1 next to depart. So Arizona 1, Southwest 1767 will be heading over to Chicago Midway to Boeing 737-700.
Southwest 1767, runway 1 right from
Tried to minimize my footprint, how we normally travel and set up, just so it doesn't look too busy. It's a little nippy out this morning. Catch this Arizona 1 here in just a few seconds when it rotates. In the meantime, we have to look through the fence. Taking off now is Spirit, heading over to Seattle. It's an Airbus A220 Neo.
Southwest 1767, contact French.
Southwest 1767.
I was hoping this location would have been a little bit better to plane spot from, but and the airport is working on the, I believe it's the taxiways, or expanding to make another runway, so there's a lot of ground equipment and piles of dirt and so forth. So Saturday through Monday, I filmed from the Phoenix Sky Harbor Airport. So if you guys haven't checked out those videos, check them out. And then Tuesday morning, I headed over to Vegas, hung out in the air, kind of checked out some locations that I wanted to spot from. So from the condo that I'm staying in, just about a mile off the strip, these airplanes come directly at my window of my condo. So it's pretty cool to see these planes coming right at you in the morning. Let's get my chat back on here, see what's going on. Welcome everybody to Dad the Cameraman, live from Harry Reid International Airport, formerly called McCarran. Taking the runway now is Southwest Airlines 203 heading over to Reno, 737-800. It's going to be followed by another Southwest flight 2772 heading over to Ontario. Hopefully the traffic ain't too loud for you. I know that we're not getting too much of the aircraft rumbling that we all enjoy. But like I said, this airport is a little challenging to stream from.
Southwest 2770, can maintain this separation, runway 1 right, clear takeoff.
1 right, clear takeoff, maintain visual separation, Southwest 2772.
The Southwest flight to Ontario cleared for departure. First time NextJet's been live from Las Vegas. So we thought we'd take the show on the road. Check it out. Do it now while it's a little cool out rather than 120 degrees. We are working on some more destinations for you that we have not been to yet, so stay tuned. We'll see if we can get a special stream in on probably the week before Christmas. I will be filming tomorrow. The location is unknown at this time, but it might be a surprise location. So if you guys are liking the content so far, hit that like button, hit the subscribe, hit the all notifications so you know to get notified when NextJet goes live and post shorts. And think about becoming a member. That helps myself and my son Nathan, who's currently in El Salvador on vacation, spending time with his grandparents. NextJet currently taking the runway is Allegiant 1640 heading over to Cedar Rapids. This is an Airbus A319. Going to be followed by a Southwest 250 heading over to Austin. Followed by a little commuter FedEx feeder plane heading over to St. George over in Utah. It's going to be a Cessna 28 Bravo. And that's also followed by another Southwest heading over to Oakland. As I was setting up my stream, the Hawaiian Airlines A330 flew overhead. Hope you guys are enjoying time with family this week for the Thanksgiving festivities. I will be trying to find a turkey buffet here in Vegas since I will be by myself. But I will be bringing you guys some content. So that way when you're sitting back eating turkey or in the morning, I'll be live. Alright. Here's our Austin flight taking the runway. Welcome everybody to the stream. Golden, welcome back. How you been, my friend? Dad the cameraman. Welcome SkyOps Aviation. Miss Wolves, welcome. Patty, welcome back. Oh, I'm so focused on the chat, I lost my plane. Oh, there it is.
Sally 87 and 98, maintain this separation, runway 1 right for pickup. Pickup on right, over here. Another 650 Las Vegas, runway 1 right, line of away from
Alright, the FedEx feeder is now rolling down the runway, heading over to St. George in Utah. Shouldn't take much runway, so we should get a view of him here in just a second as he pops over that fence. Try to get you guys some special planes today, like the Janets. If you guys don't know what Janet is, those are the planes that take the government workers out to the Area 51 locations so they can go to work. That's their transportation. So those are an all-white 737. Got a Southwest sneaking in over my shoulder here. We'll get a shot of him landing.
Southwest 658, runway 1 right for pickup.
Alright, clear pickup.
We'll see if the MSG Sphere does anything cool. Sometimes an emoji pops up with eyeballs and looks around. It's pretty cool. Alright, let's see what we got going on. We got some flights coming in behind me. Next arrival is going to be Southwest 1233 coming in from San Jose. It's going to be a Boeing 737-700. And he is currently 4 miles out. So we'll catch him as he gets a little closer to me. Actually, we'll spin around now and see if I can catch him. At the look on these people's faces when they're driving by, they're probably like, what is this guy doing? But hey, stop by, give you some stickers. I've been handing out some stickers to people that have been coming by, checking out the stream. I had airport operations swing by on my last day of my stream in Phoenix.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
This plane here is going to go currently behind a tree, but we'll catch him as he passes through the tree.
Sorry, must think you cheated out there.
Welcome Howard, welcome Karen to the stream. Good morning. Currently departing as Southwest, heading over to Salt Lake City. Be followed by the Banana Spirit, heading over to Boise, Idaho.
Southwest 1233, hold short, runway 1 right.
Nice backdrop of the mountains and the Las Vegas Strip.
Approximately 1 right at November, ground point 1.
Spirit, who is currently lined up, made a U-turn. So I'm not sure why he's maybe going back to the gate, or maybe they did a runway switch. I don't know. But we'll follow this Southwest flight out for a little bit. What a cool sight for those passengers on the left side of that airplane to be able to see the whole entire strip. The helicopter companies here do offer trips to the Grand Canyon and also views of the strip at night. It's kind of cool. I bet it's pretty pricey though.
Southwest 5478 Las Vegas Center, runway 1 left, middle end.
Oh, there's the emoji who's just looking around. We do have a plane on final. It is going to be Southwest Airlines 5478 coming in from Santa Ana, California. It's going to be a Boeing 737-700.
1 right, for takeoff.
At least I missed the F1 races last week. The strip yesterday was very, very bad in traffic, so I popped off and took the side streets. But I'll try to go down there later tonight, walk around and see what. I'll see the emoji. He's looking at you guys. It's funny. Couple planes on final. We do have another FedEx feeder. This one's heading over to Cedar Rapids.
Frontier Flight 1326 Las Vegas Air, runway
It's a
11,
Cessna
clear to
Super
land,
Cargo
wind calm.
Master. All right, we do have a plane on final, the Southwest. Let's grab him real quick. As he comes into the trees and pops back out. There he is. You guys saw there in the frame, the Allegiant Stadium. First time I saw it was yesterday. That thing is massive. That's where the Las Vegas Raiders football team plays. All right, next up is going to be Spirit 2514 heading over to Reno's and Airbus A320. It's going to be followed by Southwest 518 heading over to San Diego. This location only has two obstacles, the fence and this big semis that pass by. Otherwise, the cars are just below the frame of the camera. But hey, it's like blinking. If you blink when the big trucks are going by, you won't even see them. But that Spirit must be heavy. Almost went to the end of the runway.
Number 5478, cross runway 1 right at November ground plane 1.
All right, so we do have another arrival coming in. It's going to be, oops, stand by. It's going to be Frontier, that with the matinee livery on the back, Mantinee. This one's coming in from San Diego. Let's walk around the truck here and catch him in the distance. Nice close-up shot as he pops into the tree and pops back out. There's the Allegiant Stadium right below it. That right there you're currently looking at is one of the Janet flights I was talking about this morning. These are airport operations people cruising around, checking out the sights. Probably checking out moi. Next up for arrival is going to be a Southwest flight coming in from Oakland, California. Currently looking at Southwest 518, heading over to Santa Ana, California.
Expect 620 Las Vegas here. It's about 2 minutes. Can you hold short runway 1 at Los San Bravo?
Vegas does offer a plane spotting parking lot on the, I guess it'd be the southeast corner of the airfield, but you get your different clientele there just hanging out watching planes, but I wouldn't say it's the best place to set up for my operation. Excuse me. I wouldn't be able to set up there because the fence is right in front of you. Choking. I put the time on there. Hopefully it's the right time. It is the right time. Sweet.
Strike 620, runway 1 left at Bravo, line up away, traffic, 9 mile final.
Just waiting on some aircraft movement here. We do have planes landing on 26 left at the very far east side of the airport, but a little difficult to try to film them from here just because of the amount of traffic. But let's see what's coming in. A couple flights coming in. Next flight on arrival is Southwest Airlines 779, and it's Colorado 1, a livery, coming in from San Diego, Boeing 737-700. Followed by a Spirit coming in from Portland. We do have a JSX departing. Take you guys to Paris free of charge. There it is. Compliments of NextJet took you to Paris. Alright, let's see what we got. See what we got rolling over towards my direction. We do have a United 737 heading over to San Francisco. We do have another Southwest going over to Houston. All right, let's grab this inbound Southwest flight. Where's he at? There he is. He's looking at a light pole. Stand by 1 second. Work doesn't know I'm on vacation, apparently. They're calling me. Is our Colorado 1 livery coming in? Hey, we haven't seen you in 3 days into the office. What's going on? Vegas, baby. All right, comes our Southwest flight.
Southwest 1041 Las Vegas, Tower, runway 1 right, line up away, traffic will cross downhill.
1 right, line up away, Southwest 1041.
Traffic going into collision crossing. Just on point 1.
We'll swing around real quick and grab this Spirit arrival, and then we'll go back to this Southwest.
Alright, clear to take off those 1041.
The color really stands out on a blue sky. And Southwest Airlines on the move. All right, lining up next is Allegiant. We'll get some flight information here in just 1 second. Currently looking at Allegiant 26 heading over to McAllen. It's an Airbus A320. Followed by a Southwest Airlines 2997 going to Burbank. Followed by Southwest 225 for Tucson. The only heavy aircrafts I've seen depart from here is Hawaiian A330, the FedEx MD-11, and a few of the UPS 767s. Right in front of this Allegiant, there is a 747 parked right there. It's operated by the Sands Hotels. They have a couple of those airplanes, and that's a 737 SP, so it's a shorter version of a 747. They take off, go to these different places, pick up the high rollers, and bring them back. Put them up in their hotels.
2997, runway 1 right for takeoff.
1 right, super solid for plus minus.
Southwest 225, long safe car, runway 1 right, line of flight.
11.1 right, Southwest 65.
Allegiant 26, contact partner.
So mainly this airport just operates 737s. That Spirit that was on the runway earlier this morning and taxied off, he's still sitting over here. I believe that was the Boise flight. I'm not sure why he's still sitting over here, but
25, runway 1 right for takeoff.
So takeoff 1 right, Southwest 225.
yeah, their Southwest is clear for departure.
Short, runway 1 right. Southwest 2997, contact partner.
Makes that left-hand bank over the Las Vegas Strip.
Southwest 23.
I was thinking of taking in one of the shows along the Strip. I was thinking of taking in the Blue Man show. If anybody's taken that, recommends it, let me know if it's a good show to spend some cash on. Next up for arrival, on one left is going to be American, no it's not, it's going to be Alaska Airlines 604 coming in from Seattle. It's a Boeing 737-900. Let's grab this inbound. Or what show should I go see? Well, there's the emoji. It's looking at you, folks. Welcome, Nicholas, to the chat. Welcome, Maria. Glad to have all of you in the chat this morning. We're currently at the Las Vegas airport, and there's the emoji. He's looking over the building.
Oscar 604, cross runway 1 right at Mike, ground point 1.
I'll go down there later today and park and try to film that and put it out as a little short for you guys so you can see the different stuff that it does. So here's our first Janet flight of the day. This is taking the government workers out to a secret location to go see the aliens. Well, let's see what flight number this one's operating as today. This is going to be Janet Flight 53 heading over to Tonopah. It's about a 40-minute flight from here. And this was a 737-600. I know those are very rare aircrafts for 600s. So there's our Janet flight. So it has its own air terminal on the other side with, I want to say, 8 of these aircrafts. And they fly nonstop back and forth all day long, taking the workers to go check out that special place that doesn't exist.
Janet 53, runway
Janet 53 is clear for departure on 1 right. There is an acronym for this, so give me a minute. Once this plane departs, I'll try to look it up here as we're speaking, and I'll tell you what I think it might mean. Oh my, I just went through a whole bunch of my pictures. Oh, let's stay with this Area 51 flight. Up, up, and away.
American 1528 Las Vegas, sir. Runway 1 right, line up and wait. Traffic across downfield.
Line up and wait. Runway 1 right, American 1528.
Downfield 20.
All right, so that plane doesn't exist. You guys saw nothing.
Janet 53, contact departure.
Departure.
All right, let me see if I can find what it's called. So, Janet, I believe, stands for Joint Area Network Employee Transportation. Could be.
Southwest 1429 Las Vegas, sir. Runway
Or does Janet mean just another non-existing terminal? So, we don't know.
1528, runway 1 right, post takeoff.
Here we got our tour helicopters up here buzzing around. Taking you over the strip.
1368 Las Vegas, sir.
Probably heading over to the Grand Canyon.
Runway 1 right, line up and wait, report departing American Insight. Line up and wait, 1 right, we'll report American runway 1368. You have American Insight? Oh, yes, we do.
All right. Currently looking at American Airlines 1528 heading over to Charlotte on an Airbus A321. Got a banana slipping into the frame here. Let's grab that arrival. The arrivals are cool. All right, then there goes our American flight.
Runway 1 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway 1 right, clear for takeoff, 1360.
Spirit is now clear for departure.
United 242 Las Vegas, sir. Runway 1 right, line up and wait.
Runway 1 right, United 242.
Next flight for arrival is going to be Southwest Airlines 1429 coming in from Burbank, California.
Turn on Echo, hold
A
short up
36-minute flight. As soon as we get that arrival, I'll show you guys the airport from here and the tower, and then we'll get a glimpse of the Hawaiian Airlines tail. It is very far from here, but we will zoom in on it.
United 242, runway 1 right, clear for takeoff.
1 right, clear for takeoff, United 242.
JetBlue 879 Las Vegas, sir. Runway 1 right, line up and wait, report departing United Insight.
1 right, line up and wait, United Insight, 859.
Alright, there's our Spirit. Let's swing around and catch this Southwest coming in. There is another spot here at the airport that I would like to try out. So, not sure about tomorrow if I will film in the morning. I do have a surprise I want to try to film for you guys. We'll see if I can get it to work. But if not, I will try out the other location. See if that's got a good shot of these planes landing right next to me. And the ones that are landing to my right that I can't get, I should be able to get them from that location, landing in front of me. Alright, so let's take you over to the airport. So there's the terminal of the Vegas airport. It's your parking garage and terminal. There's the Las Vegas Tower. Oh, hold on a minute, my camera's locked in place. There's the Las Vegas Tower.
Delta 998, runway 1 right for takeoff.
998, 1 right, clear takeoff.
I believe this tower here is more of a ground tower because the airport is so huge. But right below that tower you can see the Hawaiian Airlines A330 that may be departing here soon.
6 right 300 Las Vegas Tower, runway 1 left at Bravo, minus away, traffic 6 mile final.
And then you do got planes that are landing at the very far end down there, like that United, or not United, the Delta. But like I said, that's pretty far.
JetBlue 879, contact departure.
Departure, JetBlue 879.
So, yeah. Let's capture this plane that's banking right over the top of the hotels.
38, cross runway 1 right at Sierra, ground point 1.
This is that United flight that left.
Southern 1429, cross runway 1 right at November, ground point 1. Big right 300, runway 1 left at Bravo, clear to take off. Delta 998, contact over.
JSX on the move.
United 307 Las Vegas for reference.
Some more Janet flights. Uh-oh, I looked down at the chat and I lost my plane.
United 307, runway 1 right, clear to take off.
Takeoff, 1 right, United 307.
Southwest 416 Las Vegas Tower, runway 1
Southwest
right,
1482 on short and final, 3 miles, coming in from Seattle. So I woke up this morning not feeling my best, but hey, I couldn't let my NextJet family down and not give them videos of the airport as promised, so I will stick it out as long as I can and give you guys some planes.
November 345, Kilo Mike Long Bay, target. November 345, Kilo Mike, runway 1 left at Bravo, minus away, traffic 10 land final. United 307, contact departure.
Howard, that's true. That might be their old tower.
Southwest 1482, hold short, runway 1 right.
1 right.
But it looks pretty fancy. I'll show you guys the Allegiant Stadium. It's right behind the Mandarin Bay. Here's the Allegiant Stadium. Looks like something out of Star Wars.
Allegiant 98 Las Vegas Tower, runway 1 right line is away, traffic downfield.
Actually, 1 right left way, Allegiant 98.
Southwest 416, contact departure.
Departure, good night, Southwest
62521 Las Vegas Tower, runway 1 left, land wind 200 at 3.
All right, let's get back in it. What do we got taking off here? Next up is Allegiant Flight 98 heading over to Medford, then Airbus A319, followed by Frontier Airlines, unknown destination. The next jet up for arrival is going to be Spirit 2521 coming in from San Jose. It's an 8-mile final. It's an Airbus A320. Yes, M. Belly, that is correct. This is a Southwest Airlines hub, just like Phoenix was. So that's why you're getting a lot of 737s out of this airport. Ooh, it's nice when there's no traffic. All right, as soon as Allegiant gets up and running, Frontier is on the roll. Here's our departure flight, and then we got our other departure.
One right line of away, Southwest 1890. Allegiant 98, contact departure.
So let's swing around here and grab this arrival. The Spirit flight. one gets airborne. Second Southwest taking the runway. So this is Southwest 482 heading over to Omaha. You guessed it, at 737. You guys wouldn't believe I'm standing in the back of a pickup truck across the street from the airport filming. You can't film on the airport side because there's no parking signs and there's just no way of doing it without being contacted by the police. So with that said, you still get the fences in the way, you still get the light poles, the trucks. Next up for departure is going to be Southwest 502, heading over to Phoenix, Arizona on a Boeing 737-800. It's clear for departure. Making its way over to the runway is going to be United 1363, heading over to heading over to LAX, followed by American Airlines 2690, also heading over to LAX. I've been seeing a lot of these autonomous cars. For instance, here's one here. There are no people driving that thing. I see a lot of them here in Vegas and a lot of them in Arizona and Phoenix. It's crazy seeing these things pull up with nobody driving in it. The passenger enters some type of password, the door pops open, they hop in. Crazy. Would you guys trust that? Driving with no one in it? I mean, it might be safer than people driving because you know how people are. They like to text and drive. Maybe it is safer. It's our second Janet flight of the day. Getting ready to depart. Currently looking at Janet Flight 17, heading over to unknown destination, but more than likely it's going to Tonopah. And that also a Boeing 737-600. That's a 22-year-old aircraft. John says that's crazy. Sue says no, not yet. And Martin says not. Yeah, I don't know if I would trust, I think, driving me, not knowing what it's going to think.
Janet 1716, are you all set ready?
Set ready, Janet 17.
Janet 17, 2203, when they will must follow, come take off.
Me, I like to be in control, even if I'm the driver or the passenger. Karen, no, creepy cars. Yeah, those things are creepy. So currently you're looking at that Janet flight, but in reality you don't see this airplane. So let's just pretend like we're looking at the Skyline and airplane. It's a secret flight. It does not exist. I wonder if these flights have flight attendants on them, or you just hop on and take a seat and do your thing since you do it every day to go to work. If anybody is a Area 51 person that flies on these airplanes, maybe you have that insight. Be interesting to know. Is there sack lunches? Do you not get anything to eat for a 30, 45-minute flight? All right. Currently looking at United 1363 heading over to Los Angeles, followed by American 2690 heading over to Los Angeles. Do have a corporate jet about to take the runway. And that's November 786 Mike. That's heading over to Los Angeles, and an Embraer Legacy 500. I don't see anything on final as of yet, but let's see what we got out there in the middle of the deserts. The next flight to arrive is Southwest 170, arriving in from Los Angeles on a Boeing 737, 45 miles out, be here in 12 minutes.
Number 786 Mike, I'll get you going here in about another minute and a half. If you'd like, you can taxi up to hold short runway 1 left at Bravo.
That's right, Sue. It probably flies itself. Or maybe aliens are flying it. Don't know. It's one of those mysteries that us public will never know. I bet that background to get clearance to fly on that plane or work on that base is pretty extensive. I mean, working here at the airports, they do a very extensive background. So I'd like to take this time to thank you guys for joining me this morning, live from the Las Vegas Harry Reid International Airport, formerly known as McCarran. If you guys like the content so far that I'm providing, hit that like. It helps my son and I get the algorithm up and out there so others can enjoy. Consider subscribing, hit the all notifications so you know when I do go live again. And consider becoming a member. Custom made emojis by Nathan. All right. So we'll keep this shot right here until we get this American flight coming into frame here in just a moment. And this is that LAX flight. It'll be followed by the Southwest 901 heading over to Santa Ana, California. I will not announce that they're a Boeing 737 because we all know that's what they are. So if anything unusual pops out beyond a 737, then we'll announce it. The Southwest 901 does have a sticker on the front of the aircraft. I believe it was on their first mechanics. I don't know if it's Southwest's first mechanic or first mechanic to be involved in aviation, but that's on the front of that plane that I can see here in the distance. but we'll take an eyeball at it when it gets around the corner here. There's our Southwest plane chilling out with airport operations. So my plans today to be with you guys for the next several hours, bringing you in some cool content and scenery. And then I think the rest of my day is gonna probably consider obviously getting some lunch. And then I think later tonight I'll go down to the downtown strip, Las Vegas strip, check it out, see what's going on. It gets cold here though. I want to say last night it got down to 45 degrees. But since we're waiting for this flight to depart, let's give you the current weather here. Current temperature at Harry Reid International Airport at 08:33 hours is 50 degrees, 10 Celsius. The winds are out at the southwest at 3 miles an hour. Few clouds at 2,500 feet. And it looks like the rest of the day is pretty much just clear skies. No wind, which is a good thing. Americans clear to take off on one right. So I'll be in Vegas from today until Sunday, but I'll try to bring you some content every day up until Saturday, because Sunday I'm gonna roll out of here early in the morning, head back to Los Angeles, go back to reality, and then when Nathan gets back from his trip, we'll probably be live on a Saturday. I'm not sure the date yet, but check out our Instagram page. I know he's been posting some cool pictures of El Salvador. He has, I believe it was yesterday, he slept on top of a dormant volcano. There's that sticker I was talking about. So he slept on top of a dormant volcano in a tent. So he's posted some cool pictures on our Instagram of the videos of him opening up the tent, overlooking the whole valley into the ocean. Pretty cool. Every now and then he'll pop into the chat under Next Jet, so that way you know it's him or not. He'll put his name on there.
Fucking 846 uniform Bob, be up. Fucking 846 uniform Bob, cross runway 1 right, cross runway 1 left, grounding in point 1 on the far side.
Gotta love these big trucks getting in my shot. It's not cool. I'm trying to keep them below the frame. Alright, let's check that inbound flight that was a while out. See where it's currently at. Oh, here he is. So the Southwest Flight 170 is 6 minutes, 3 minutes out, 6 mile final, followed by another Southwest 3072 coming in from Reno. 12 mile final, 5 minutes out. So there's our Southwest going to Santa Ana.
Vegas, Florida, Southwest 3072 on the visual. Southwest 3072, Las Vegas, Charlie, wind calm, runway 1 left, cleared to land. No, I have one left, Southwest 3072. Southwest 901, runway 1 right, clear for takeoff. Clear for takeoff, 1 right, Southwest 972. Right, Southwest 901. Southwest 901, thank you. Clear for takeoff. Clear for takeoff, Southwest.
Normally, I'm just Dad, the cameraman. I don't do the talking. Nathan does all of that, chatting with you guys. But since he's not here, you get me. So, hopefully you're enjoying it, listening to me and my camera skills. But eventually I'd like to see about getting Nathan and I set up for have dual headsets so we can talk about aircrafts. I've been in the airline industry for about 23 years doing various tasks, from working in the bag room for commercial flights to loading airplanes, worked my way up to cargo flights, and station manager for various cargo airlines, opened up stations around the world, and was a load master for cargo airplanes, been all over the world, loading and unloading military goods and just consumer commodity. So, I've had quite the trips to go around the world. But you know, things change when you get married, have kids. You kind of have to stay home and not be out for 20 days straight, home for 10, or sometimes you're gone for 3 months. So it makes things a little difficult. Alright, we have our Southwest flight heading over to San Diego, taking a runway, followed by the Southwest 1180 heading over to Denver, followed by Southwest 353 going to Los Angeles. Got an airplane landing to my left here. It's a Southwest landing. Slacking. All right, I'm gonna do a quick little trivia. From Las Vegas, what do you think the busiest route is out of Las Vegas? Where do most of these airplanes you think go to? What city would a majority of these flights be heading to?
Southwest 1820, Las Vegas, Darwin, calm, runway 1 left, clear to land. Southwest 3072.
Such a cool bank when they make that left turn over the strip. A little pause in the action here. And Howard, you hit it on the head. That is correct. Los Angeles is the busiest route. So in the past 7 days, this airport looks at around 3,966 departures. This airport serves 172 locations, and it's served by 8 countries. Pretty impressive. All right, let's see what we got coming up next here. Next flight on arrival, 7 miles out, 4 minutes away. It's Southwest 2828 coming in from Palm Springs, California.
Vegas tower, you can be ready upon reaching. From Google 720. I do have traffic on about a 4-mile final. I think you can take a roll on. 720, wind calm, runway 1 left to Bravo, clear for takeoff, traffic point 737 Southwest, 4-mile final.
So he's telling us Southwest there's a flight 4-mile final for him to get up and go. Welcome everybody to Next Jet. We are live here at Harry Reid International Airport, formerly known as McCarran International Airport.
South 1180, runway 1 right, line up, waiting, facing enter, and for
your host and cameraman is Dad, the cameraman. My son, Nathan, is out of the country at the moment, so I am tasked with both objects. Let's go ahead and grab this arrival real quick. Got the lineup going on.
Spirit 540, maintain visual separation, wind calm, runway 1 right, clear for takeoff. 1 right, takeoff, maintain visual separation, Spirit 1974, runway 1 right, line up 4.
All right, next up is Spirit 640, heading over to Austin, Texas. He is cleared for departure. Followed by the Southwest 2274 going to Chicago O'Hare. Followed by another Southwest 353 heading over to our busiest location, LA. And then we got this United here. This one's heading over to Washington, Dulles.
Southwest 2274, maintain visual separation. Call runway 1 right, clear for takeoff.
Pick up 1 right, maintain visual separation, Southwest.
1720, Los Beach Air, runway 1 right, line up, wait for traffic. I am 1 Sharp 103, key deck to median.
Southwest takes to this guy.
Sharp 103, traffic 3 mile final.
Spirit takes to this guy. Southwest is clear for departure.
Takeoff, no delay. RNAV for this.
Airport ops got the best view in the house.
Here's 5300 Sierra Golf, cross runway 1 right, hold short runway 1 left. Southwest 2820, cross runway 1 right, ground point 1. 0540, contact departure. Switch through 540. Southwest 2809, Las Vegas Tower, wind calm, runway 1 left, clear to land. Southwest 2274, contact departure.
Departure now, 2274, good day.
Head back to 381, Hotel Charlie, cross runway 1 right, hold short runway 1 left.
Alright, and then followed behind this United is going to be Southwest 353 going to LAX, followed by another Southwest 824 going to Oakland, California, United 347 going to Denver, followed by Southwest 471 San Jose, and then we got an Allegiant going to Flint, and Airbus A320. Quite the lineup.
United 1720, runway 1 right, clear for takeoff. 1 right, clear for takeoff.
Let's see what we got on final.
Ground point 1.
On a 6-mile final, 3 minutes out, is Southwest 2809 coming in from Long Beach, California.
353, runway 1 right, left way.
Got a whole lot of planes lined up here in front of me. Sit back, relax. I got the steering wheel from here.
Medevac 1, Hotel Charlie, cross runway 1 left, ground point 1.
We'll get that plane as soon as he clears the fence. There's our lineup.
Southwest 353, wind calm, runway 1 right, clear for takeoff. Takeoff on right. Southwest 824, Las Vegas Tower, runway 1 right, line up west, port company NSA.
Alright. That one is airborne.
Southwest 1014, Las Vegas Tower, runway
Another
1 left,
Southwest on the roll.
0 Sierra Golf, ground 1215.
We're going to swing over here to my left to catch this inbound, the inbound flight. Just going to clear these trees here in just a second. We'll get him as he's landing. As we got the other Southwest on the roll.
353, connect departure.
So we got our other Southwest making a left-hand bank over the Vegas Strip. Alright, we do have an inbound right behind me. It's going to be that Southwest flight coming in from San Jose.
United.
3 mile final. Southwest here is clear for departure on 1 right.
United 347 departure, just fine. Cross runway 1 right, hold for runway 1 left to whiskey.
All right, let's go back to this Allegiant here and get you some flight info. Oh, let me grab this Oakland Cali flight arriving in off my left. Planes are sneaking up on me. Trying to kind of multitask here, you know, watching the planes, watching the chat, watching flight radar, and watching my back. Got people walking around kind of eyeballing the operation here, so. All right, next up for departure is the Southwest Airlines 5478 going to Salt Lake City, followed by Southwest 1191 going to Kansas City, and Spirit 264 going to Burbank, and we got another Spirit 806 going to Atlanta, Georgia, Southwest 2869 to Burbank, and so forth and so forth. All right. There's our two Spirits lined up. So now we have a bunch of bananas. Because one is a banana, and now we have two. That's a bunch. Got to get that light pole in this shot. All right, let's get over to our two Spirits.
Runway 1 right, clear for takeoff.
There they are. Trying to keep the cars to a minimum. We are plane spotting, not car spotting. Oops. Welcome everybody to the chat. Hope you're enjoying the show so far. Had a little bit of a hard time sleeping last night just because, like I said, my condo that I rented is about a mile off the strip. So I get the view of the whole entire strip from my patio. From downtown Fremont all the way beyond the airport. I can see the airport from my balcony and the strip as said. But with that said, those lights were so bright and so much flashing that I had to close the drapes. And then finally, late at night, they turned the little flashy lights off to a minimum. And then I would say about 4 in the morning, the flashing lights started coming on again for the strip. So I'll post some pictures later of my view to the Next Jet Instagram page, so you guys can see the view that I have. All right. Couple more departures here, and that cleans up the line, and then we do have a flight on final. We have a United 1006 coming in from Los Angeles, Boeing 737-900. It's 10 years old, 7-mile final, 3 minutes out. Got our Maverick helicopters flying over the strip as we speak. It's kind of cool for those tours. Our Southwest flight should be clearing the fence line here in just a few seconds. We'll catch these tour helicopters here in just a moment as they just took off from the airport. They're making their left-hand turn over the strip, probably heading over to Grand Canyon, and then they'll come back. We'll capture them here in just a second. All right, let's grab our tour helicopters here if I can find it. There's one of two. There it is there. Some cool views. The second one's right behind it. See the second one here. This is our arrival we're waiting for, United.
Okay, 4104, connect departure.
Okay, 4104, connect.
All right.
Digit 585, yep. 585.
Zoom in and watch the sphere, as we do have a couple more planes taxiing to one right, so we'll stand by for them.
Flight 2079, you're ready to go.
Coming up next is going to be Frontier 2079 heading over to unknown destination, followed by Southwest 3084 heading over to Boise.
Flight 2079, you ready? We're ready. Flight 2079, wind calm, runway 1 right, clear for takeoff. 1 right, clear for takeoff, Frontier Flight 2079. And 1006 right there, November, Echo, hold short runway 1 right at Sierra.
Got Frontier coming into frame. He is cleared for departure. No, Tim, I'm not here to fly the 757 Sim, but although that would be cool. But I'm glad I found this place. Been nice to stay on this strip, but then you only get partial view of the strip. The place I got is the view of the strip. I did thought about going live on this strip, take the gimbal with me and walk around and show you guys the Vegas Strip and the different casinos. The only thing I'm worried about is the music that they're playing down there, that I don't get a copyright strike. But we'll see. I do want to take in a show though. I'm thinking of the Blue Man Group or whatever they're called. Stand by here until we get some more planes to take the runway. We'll flip the camera around to my left, capture this Southwest Airlines flight on short and final.
Take off, 1 right, Southwest 1 right. How long is the delay? Don't know. Probably a Cessna off and north.
I do see the Southwest Airlines and its Colorado 1 livery taxiing this direction. They came in this morning. So it looks like we'll be catching him on departure.
1.1, Southwest 952.1.
So this flight here is going to be holding in a little penalty box area off to the side of the runway. Let me see what this flight is. So this flight's going to Reno. He told him there was a delay in the flight plan. I didn't get to hear the whole conversation. So he's going to stand by. Unknown how long it's going to take for him to go. So in the meantime, we're going to wait for this American to take the runway. This American flight 1969 heading over to, I believe this is heading over to Dallas. So it's followed by Allegiant flight 90. And it's Vegas Golden Knights livery. That's pretty cool. Any of you hockey fans out there? There's the Golden Knights. I know they have a Las Vegas Raiders plane as well. This plane here is going over to Idaho Falls, followed by Delta 1120 going to Minneapolis. Then we got Southwest 1861 heading over to El Paso, followed by Southwest 1861. Oh, I already said that one. Followed by Southwest 779, and it's Colorado 1 livery going to St. Louis. Let's follow the Golden Knights flight out. There it is there. Just about to clear the fence line. There goes our Allegiant flight. Alright, Delta's taking off, followed by Southwest, and then we have the Colorado 1 livery. Saw that one coming this morning. That one's pretty cool. See if we got anybody on final.
Southwest 1698, contact departure.
We have a private jet coming in from Van Nuys, Jet Edge. It's a Gulfstream G450, 17 miles out. Try to capture that guy. Let's go to our Colorado 1. Be cool to collect all the models of these. So there is a model airplane shop here if any of you are in the Las Vegas area. It's just south of the Strip off of Sunset and Windy Lane, I believe it's called. And at the end of that street, there's a place called the Airplane Shop. Basically, they have every model you can imagine, from tiny little ones about an inch in length to an inch in width to full-size models costing a couple $100s. I went there yesterday, looked at them. There is a couple big models I would like to purchase before I leave. So they even have cargo planes and interactive models. They are the Gemini model series. And the nose of the cargo planes open, the two rear cargo doors open, and so does the main deck cargo door open. So that is kind of cool. Those are about $160 for those airplanes. if you're in the city, stop on by. Spend some moolah.
Let's go 36, yeah. Let's go 36 across runway 1 right, cross runway 1 left, ground flight 1 on the far side again. Cessna 1093 at Sierra, cross runway 1 right, ground flight 1.
Or give me your Christmas list. I'll get them for you. All right, Colorado 1 is airborne. Go over to our Spirit, standing by. So we did that Gulfstream G450 on final. There he is in the distance. So we'll capture the money flight landing.
Clear 509, quick calm, runway 1 right, clear for takeoff. Clear for takeoff 1 right.
See if we got anything cool coming out this way. I'm waiting for that Hawaiian plane, but I don't see him yet on radar. Go ahead and spin around and catch this Gulfstream. Almost tripped over the tripod. All right, let's take a gander down on the ramp down here and see what we can see. There's some of those Janet flights we talked about earlier today. Currently looking at a aircraft that is owned by the Sands Casinos. That is a 747 SP. So it's a shorter version of the 747. Those pick up the high rollers from around the U.S. and beyond and bring them here to Vegas, puts them up in their hotels. I know they have another aircraft over there. I'm not sure what it is, but I'll head over that way later today and see if I can get some pictures. But that's pretty cool that there's still an SP plane out there. Let's head over to our helicopter tours here and see what they're doing. There's one of the tour helicopters there, just cruising along the ramp before he gets his clearance for departure. stand by for these two Southwests that are approaching the runway. Until then, we'll keep an eye on the sphere, see if we see any cool emojis and so forth. All right, we got our Southwest coming into frame. Looks like we have 3 or 4, so we'll give you a quick little. So we got Southwest 2535 heading over to Kahului, Maui, followed by Southwest 555 heading over to possibly Sacramento. And we got Southwest 3115 going over to Fresno, followed by Southwest 1429 going to Bozeman. We have quite the lineup of aircrafts now arriving on this side. Like we got a Spirit heading our way, Sun Country heading our way. So stay tuned. See what our next arrival is doing here. Our next arrival looks like it just crossed in from California into the Nevada area. It's going to be Delta 2253 coming in from Los Angeles, followed by SJX and E145 coming in from Burbank. The planes are currently about 30 minutes out. Capture some of these departures here. So currently we have 3 Southwest, 1 Spirit, 1 Sun Country, and 2 Frontiers making their way over to this side for departure. So tomorrow I'll film from a different location, and then the following day as well, a different location, just to kind of mix it up so we're not in the same spot. Different views, different excitements. Our flight making a left-hand bank over the Las Vegas Strip. Bet this place is spectacular at night, filming from here with that Las Vegas Strip in the background. Not sure if this camera would be capable of doing it or not.
Here's 1849, runway 1 right, line of way. 1 right, line of way, Harry 1849.
Airport ops checking me out. Tell airport ops to subscribe.
Spirit 1849, runway 1 right, clear for takeoff. 1 right, clear for takeoff, Spirit 1849. Country 102, runway 1 right, line of way. Line of way 1 right, country 102.
Corner. I'm gonna try to capture this airplane that's behind me. It's a Boeing 757, departed Los Angeles, heading to Boston. Let me see if I can grab it. There it is there. Pretty cool. That airplane was currently flying at 35,000 feet. There is another one not too far from here I might be able to capture as well, and that's going to be United 751. That departed Los Angeles 30 minutes ago, heading over to Washington Dulles, currently flying at 37,000 feet, and that one's a Boeing it's a 787-900 Dreamliner. See if I can grab that one. I'm at a very bad angle, but I will do my best. There's a Dreamliner that left Los Angeles 30 minutes ago. There it is, guys. My back is turning into a pretzel, and I almost fell over the bed of the truck. That would have been a very abrupt end of the show. Alright, let's get back to our airport here. We do have that Delta 2253 from Los Angeles on a 6-mile final. There he is behind me. We'll capture him here in just a moment. There are so many planes flying above us right now, and the sky is so clear. You can see the streaks. It's really cool.
Departure flight 3746, contact departure. 3746. November 8 Whiskey Romeo, traffic downfield will be eastbound, runway 1 right at Bravo, clear for takeoff.
Current weather here at the Harry Reid International Vegas Airport. The winds are calm, 10-mile visibility, 55 degrees, scattered clouds at 2,500 feet. That would be about 13 degrees Celsius, and the rest of the day looks clear as well. Let's go ahead and grab this aircraft here that's arriving.
check departure program. One right, clear for takeoff, runway 38.
Rick's saying it's 38 here in Minneapolis. Or Minnesota. That is cold. I used to live in Anchorage for 7 years with Nathan when I worked for Coletta Air. I was their station manager in Anchorage, Alaska. So that was pretty cool. Watching that Aurora Borealis live is something else.
Delta 2253, cross runway 1 right at light, and ground plane 1, traffic to west position. 6426 Las Vegas Star, runway 1 right, line up the way, traffic on countdown.
All right, let's see what we got coming in on final. Coming up next on arrival is JSX 102 coming in from Burbank, California. 38 minutes in flight so far. See, Hawaiian Airlines is still at the gate, so that's not leaving anytime soon. So taking a runway right now is Spirit 426 heading over to Portland, followed by Alaska Airlines 689 heading over to Seattle, another Spirit 928 heading over to Sacramento. And we got a couple of others heading our direction here. Oh, let's catch our SJX that's sneaking up really fast behind me here. We'll catch him as he pops out of these trees. There he is. This plane here goes to its off-terminal parking.
Left turn November, ground point 1.
Karen saying it's cold where she lives too. Yeah, I think it's going to be a snowy, wet season for all of us this year. It's Spirit in Alaska standing by. I feel like I'm getting the sniffles.
Holding in position, Spirit 426, amendment to your altitude, climb via SID except maintain 6,000 for traffic.
Alright, climb via 6,000.
Spirit 426, runway 1 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 1 right, Spirit 420.
Alright, Spirit's clear for departure.
Alaska 689, Las Vegas, Star, amendment to your altitude, climb via SID except maintain 6,000.
Alaska 689, climb via SID, except maintain 6,000. one right, line up and wait left, 89.
Tower, good morning, exit SF 47, localizer 1.
Circuit 411 Las Vegas Tower, runway 1 lost, clear to land, wind 1003.
Wait for that Spirit to clear the fence line here.
Climb via SID, except maintain 6,000.
Busiest Vegas, 1760, back up here.
Spirit 426, contact partner. One right, clear takeoff.
One right, clear for takeoff, left, 89.
Cool left bank turn.
Spirit 928, Las Vegas Tower, runway 1 right, line of wait.
Runway 1.
Next jet for arrival is XL Jet coming in from Thermal. It's a Learjet 40. It's been flying for 36 minutes. That's on final.
Runway 1 left at Bravo, clear for takeoff. November 711 Mike Charlie, Las Vegas, hurry up. November 1 Mike Charlie. Amendment to your altitude, climb via SID, except maintain 6,000. Alaska 689, contact departure. Give me Alaska 689.
Just waiting for these guys to roll. Looks like we have a SJX taking off to Denver. Just currently going behind this southwest. There he is, right there.
Spirit 928, runway 1 right, clear for takeoff.
One right, clear for takeoff, Spirit 928.
Southwest 1480.
One right, line up and wait, Southwest 1482.
Got our Spirit with our Neo engines taking off.
Victor 672.
Looks like our Hawaiian Airlines flight has moved from the gate. I do not see it down there anymore.
Southwest 1482, runway 1 right, clear for takeoff.
I'll have to see if they repositioned it somewhere or if it's coming this way. I don't see it at the moment.
Runway 1 right, line of Hawaii, report departing company inside.
Yeah, wait, one right, do we ever?
Let's take a look and see. There it is. So Hawaiian Airlines Flight 7 just pushed out of the gate, heading over to Honolulu, Hawaii. It's an Airbus A330. It's a 12-year-old airplane. We'll capture that. It should take off in front of us. So stay tuned for that. It does have a 9:15 scheduled departure. It is 9:38 local time right now, so it's somewhat on time. Comes our Learjet on short and final. Catch him as he passes the tree line here. Oh, where'd he go? Sneaky. There's our Learjet.
Number 1, Mike Charlie, runway 1 left at Bravo, line at the weight, and limit your altitude, disregard the 6,000, just fine.
We got Frontier and its spot Jaguar livery.
Mike Charlie.
Heading off to Denver.
Climb the assist.
Followed by Southwest 39 heading over to Amarillo. Followed by Southwest 114 heading over to Dallas, Texas. And plenty more on its way.
Delta 411 left Frontier ground is 0.1.
Welcome everybody to the morning edition with Dad the cameraman with NextJet. I'm your cameraman and host, as my other host is my son. He's not here. He's on vacay in another country. So if you're liking the content so far, hit that like button, subscribe, hit the all notifications so you know when NextJet goes live again, which will be sometime tomorrow. Not sure of the time yet or location. And consider becoming a member.
1198 Las Vegas Air, runway 1 left to the land, wind 1004.
Nathan's birthday is the 26th of this month. He'll be an adult, turning 18.
Southwest 3072, contact departure.
So he's got a lot of goals in mind that he wants to do. He always wanted to be an architect, changed his mind. He's thinking of becoming a pilot, but he also likes the law enforcement side of things. So he's young. He's got his whole life ahead of him to figure out what he wants to do.
Number 1, Bravo Whiskey, traffic 5 miles, final, runway 1 left at Bravo, clear for takeoff.
Got this jet that just departed here. It's a smoky jet.
Thank you, flight 2016, contact departure.
Departure, flight 2016.
November 1, Mike Charlie, contact departure.
Departure, Whiskey.
Alright. So I see our Hawaiian Airlines flight taxiing. We'll zoom in on them at the very far end of the airport here. There's our Hawaiian flight taxiing out. Hawaiian flight 7. It's very far from where I'm at the moment. Let's see, next jet on arrival is Southwest 1198 coming in from San Diego. Our Southwest flight getting clearance for departure here. We'll go back to him.
Number 1, Bravo Whiskey, contact departure.
Bravo Whiskey, good morning, thanks.
Southwest 39, runway 1 right, to takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 1 right, Southwest 39.
Capture our Southwest from San Diego. Short and final. All right, got our Southwest Dallas flight roaring down the runway, followed by the San Diego flight currently coming into frame.
Southwest 1198, right turn on Echo, hold short runway 1 right at 0.
Such a challenging airport with these fences and the amount of traffic, the big rigs that come through here. We got our San Diego flight
Southwest 114.
taking the runway.
Okay, Southwest 114.
First 327 Las Vegas turn, runway 1 left, clear to land, wind 08 direct 3.
See what other flights we got on arrival. Short and final, we have Spirit Flight 327 coming in from Los Angeles.
Southwest 1198, now
Capture that here in just a moment. This plane makes a left-hand bank. Got our Hawaiian flight getting closer. So stay tuned so you can watch the Hawaiian Flight 7 A330. All right, let's capture our Spirit. It's coming up behind me here. Oh man, that thing's far away. All right, we'll fight it and stay with it. I'll have to wait a minute because it's far out.
I just want to come by and say hi.
Hi.
David Marshall. I subscribed to
Oh, did you?
now welcome to the Vegas as well.
Oh, thanks.
See you.
How'd you know it was me, though?
Oh, I picked it up on the phone. I'm a taxi driver, so I know this area really well.
Oh, cool.
You'd be, yeah, just by looking at what you're broadcasting right
I appreciate it. Yeah, we're based out of Los Angeles.
Yep.
Stopped in to check out the airport and see
I
what.
got you right on my phone right now.
Cool, appreciate it. Thanks for subscribing.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for
no
the
problem.
support. How you been today? Busy?
No, actually just started, really.
Oh, did ya? Cool.
The town is rather slow. Yeah. Did you find those free parking spaces down the street?
Yeah, along the fence line there?
Yeah.
Yeah, those make it a little hard because you're right up against the fence.
Yeah, I come to think that, shooting through the chain link.
Yeah, so I figured this is kind of easier because nobody's around, so.
There's probably more traffic on these intersecting runways.
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah.
Right, I'll let you go.
It's nice meeting you, sir.
If I disturb you there.
Oh, no worries. Take care. Have a good one. All right, guys, I am back. Taxi driver said he saw me standing up here, found who I was, and subscribed. So here's our Southwest, our Hawaiian flight we've been waiting for. Hawaiian Flight 7 heading over to Honolulu.
242, contact departure.
Oh, I should have given him some stickers. Totally forgot. But he's a yellow taxi driver. Keep it busy today. So we'll stay with the Hawaiian since it's one of our bigger departures of the day.
One right for takeoff.
So as I told you guys earlier, there's a shop that's here that sells model airplanes. It's called the Airplane Shop. So if you're ever in the Vegas area, head over there, or you can look them up online. They will send you the models as well. But it's right off of Sunset here and Windy Lane. It's an industrial area, right, literally not even half a mile from here. So the airplane I'm looking at getting is this model here. It's a couple $100s for a 1 to 100 scale of this model. So I'm thinking of purchasing that before I leave. Oops.
7742 Las Vegas, sir. Charlie Golf Golf Lima Romeo, maintain a visual separation with Southwest runway 1 left at Bravo, clear for takeoff.
So we do have a flight on final. That's a special livery at Southwest 2974. It's Southwest and it's Freedom 1 livery coming in from Reno. It is 18-mile final, 7 minutes away. So we should have time to be able to catch this Hawaiian. Catch this Hawaiian on departure and also catch that Freedom 1 that's going to come in.
Hawaiian, 79.
170 contact departure.
We did have a Air Canada Rouge land on the east side of the airport.
Yeah, well, we've already dumped our own number, so it should just be.
All right, let's see where Freedom 1 is. Freedom 1's still a little bit out. Freedom 1 is 6 minutes out, 14-mile final. I don't see its
Charlie Golf Golf
yet.
Lima Romeo, contact departure.
What about you, Charlie?
I'm hoping that Freedom 1 lands before this one takes off, or this one takes off before Freedom 1. I'd like to catch both of them, but we'll see. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I like this livery. I think it looks clean, looks nice. The inside of that aircraft's really cool as well.
Alpha 742 said nice to me up those numbers.
We'll be ready in 15 minutes.
All right, I do see Freedom 1 in the southwest getting ever so closely.
Alpha 742, we're ready.
Alpha 742, thank you. Runway 1 right at Bravo, clear for takeoff.
All right, so Southwest gonna get in front of the Hawaiian Air for his departure, so which means Hawaiian's going to stand by. So, which is good for me. So I'm able to catch the Southwest Freedom 1 landing here, which is currently 6 miles out.
Southwest 2974 Las Vegas, wind calm, runway 1 left, clear for left.
Southwest 2974,
Southwest 2974, runway 1 left, clear to launch.
clear runway 1 left.
All right, Southwest 2974 from Reno, wearing the Freedom 1 livery, is clear to land. Let's go ahead and capture that aircraft We'll wait for this Hawaiian to stand by as the other Southwest is going airborne. I think this one looks very nice on this aircraft as well. All right, we'll stand by and wait for this one.
Delta 709 Las Vegas, sir.
Hawaiian's holding up the line. There is a line of aircrafts behind him. So after Hawaiian is going to be Southwest Airlines 1326. I'm sorry, that's going to be 1328.
Heavy amendment to your altitude, climb via
And that one's taking off to Honolulu as well, so it'll be following this guy. We have Delta 709 heading over to JFK, Southwest 2809,
Heavy, runway 1 right, line of delay, traffic from
San Antonio, and Southwest 147 to Ontario. So he was holding because they were amending his flight plan. So that Southwest behind him is going to be following him to Honolulu.
November 800 Papa Foxtrot, Las Vegas area.
Southwest Airlines has pretty good flights to Honolulu.
Runway 1 left at Bravo, clear for takeoff. Southwest 1328, amendment to your altitude, climb via SID, except maintain 5,000.
Southwest 1328, climb via SID, except maintain 5,000.
Delta 709 Las Vegas Tower was disregard. Continue to the full line.
22 miles out, it's going to be Allegiant Air 72 coming in from Fresno.
Hawaiian 7 Heavy, runway 1 right, clear for takeoff.
1 right, clear for takeoff, Hawaiian 7 Heavy.
Also 1320 Las Vegas Tower, runway 1 right, line of delay, caution turbulence, heavy Airbus 330 to 30, and traffic coming outfield.
Southwest 1328, 1 right.
All right, here's our Hawaiian flight.
November 0 Papa Foxtrot, contact departure.
There's our other Honolulu flight coming into frame.
505 Whiskey, cross runway 1 right. Traffic will be in position, then cross runway 1 left and ground point 1.
Hawaiian makes its left-hand turn. From my vantage point, that plane is currently over the Mandarin Bay Hotel. Coming up over the top of the Allegiant.
Southwest 1328, runway 1 right, clear for takeoff.
Southwest 1328, clear takeoff, 1 right.
Alright, that was cool.
Runway 1 right, line of flight.
1 right, line of flight, Southwest.
Welcome everyone to the chat. Hopefully you're enjoying the show.
Good morning, Tower. Allegiant 72, visual approach runway 1 left.
272 Las Vegas, clear, runway 1 lost, clear to land, wind calm.
Runway 1 left, clear to land.
Let me give you the
Tower, Southwest 28.
let me give you the info of what's
2809, sir.
lined up here, what's coming up.
In the back. I don't think it'll take too long, but we're going to see here in a second.
Roger.
So on short and final, we have Allegiant 72 coming in from Fresno. It's an Airbus A319. We'll capture him. Currently, you're looking at Delta Airlines 709 heading over to JFK. Followed by Southwest. Going to San Antonio, Southwest to Ontario. A United heading over to Denver, followed by Delta heading over to Atlanta. Then we got Southwest heading over to Spokane, and Spirit heading over to San Jose. Let's go ahead and grab this inbound Allegiant. There's our Hawaiian flight still in the distance. Let's go ahead and capture that since it is super far away. There's our Hawaiian flight, and we'll transition from the Hawaiian flight into the Allegiant Air here in just a moment. And here's our lineup coming into frame.
Southwest 2809, runway 1 right, line up away, traffic across downfield.
Line up away 1 right, Southwest 2809.
Allegiant 72, traffic in position, cross runway 1 right, ground, point 1.
That's 1 right, ground point 1.
All right, Karen, you head off. Enjoy your lunch. We'll see you shortly. All right, so taking the runway is that San Antonio flight. Next flight on arrival is going to be Spirit Airlines 260 coming in from San Diego, California. It's an Airbus A320. This aircraft was scheduled to be into Las Vegas at 8:09 in the morning. It is currently landing at 10:09, so it's a 2-hour delayed on that flight. And that's going to be followed by Southwest 980 coming in from Ontario, California.
Southwest 147 Las Vegas, sir, runway 1, right line of wait.
1 right line of way, Southwest 147.
360 Las Vegas, sir, runway 1.
Runway 1 left, fairway 260.
Catch his departure here in just a few seconds once it clears these aircraft from the fence line.
Runway 1 right, line up for wait.
There he is, just airborne now. Da-dun, da-dun, da-dun.
South 980, 11 mile final, 1 left.
This aircraft here will probably be making a right-hand bank since it is going to San Antonio. Usually the planes that are going to California, Seattle, and so forth will make a left-hand turn. Anything heading to the Midwest and so on will be making a right-hand departure.
Runway 1 right, takes off for United 26.
Alpha 778 Las Vegas, sir, runway 1, right line of wait, report departing United in sight.
Got our next Southwest taking off, and that one's heading to Ontario, so that should make a left-hand bank over the strip. United Airlines clear for departure.
Juliet Las
Catch our arrival coming in here, Spirit. Got this Spirit and this United, and that cleans up the line of departures. So the plane taking off now is going to Spokane, Spirit heading over to Salt Lake City, and United going over to Houston.
2518, runway 1 right, clear takeoff.
Clear takeoff 1 right, there is 2518.
United 1478 Las Vegas, sir, runway 1 right line of
Where'd you go?
runway 1 left, ground point 1. United 1470, runway 1 right for takeoff. Southwest 3019, contact departure.
Next jet for arrival is Alaska Airlines Flight 612 coming in from Seattle to Boeing 737-800, 17 years old. Followed by United Airlines 1653 coming in from San Francisco. It's an Airbus, it's a Boeing 737 MAX 9. And this plane here will clean up all of our departures.
Traffic on the parallel will be eastbound, RNAV southeast, runway 1 left at Bravo, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 1 left.
Right 650, cross runway 1 left at Bravo.
Tower left at 612, 6.8 visual on left.
Line up the weight and traffic 4 mile final.
Alright, we got a 4-mile final.
Right 650, do you have a departing traffic in sight?
Have a smoky departure.
We've got traffic inside about that right there. And over to what's the frequency for departure? 259. 259, runway 22.
Let's go ahead and grab this inbound.
Cross 26 right, taxi 1 right, full lane, traffic.
Alaska 612, landing clearance, please. Alaska 612, landing clearance. Good land, 1 left, left 612.
Alright. Still got some more action going on.
Right 650, amendment to your altitude, flying via static that maintains 7,000.
Via 7,000, traffic.
Right 650, runway 1 right, line up the wave.
Alright, line up right, traffic.
Got this little guy taken off. This is Thrive. It's a Cessna 525 citation, Mike 2, heading over to Truckee.
927 Las Vegas, target.
He's going to take the runway here in front of us.
Cross runway 1 right at Mike, traffic light position, ground point 1. Descent at 927.
Then this plane here will be followed by Southwest 1014 going to Milwaukee, followed by Southwest 1066 going to Tulsa, Oklahoma, Delta 2111 Salt Lake City, followed by Southwest 952 going to Albuquerque.
Exit at 927 right here.
And short and final coming up behind me is United 1653 coming in from San Francisco. Let's capture this
650, runway
inbound.
Alright, let's take off, traffic.
One right, line up right, south, 1014.
Southwest 1014, runway 1 right, clear for takeoff.
Southwest 1014, one right.
Next jet on a 9-mile final is Southwest 2336 coming in from San Jose.
Company said, line of away, one right.
That's followed by the Spirit 1653 coming in from Burbank, California. It's a non-stop action-packed airport. As you can tell here, plenty more for departure.
Charlie Romeo, cross runway 1 left at Bravo, taxi to runway 1 right at Bravo. Las Vegas Air, runway 1 left to the left. Set at 927, cross runway 1 right at Whiskey, hold short runway 1 left. 650, contact departure.
Perfect, departure.
Southwest 1014, contact departure.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome.
United 1653, cross runway 1 right, traffic in position, ground point 1.
Spin around and grab this Southwest on final. Currently taking off is that Southwest flight to Tulsa. Taking a runaway is the Delta 2111, Salt Lake City. Do have a flight on final. That's the Spirit coming in from Burbank.
Echo, hold short of Sierra.
Catch this Delta that just taken off.
Condo 1056, contact departure. Southwest 952, maintain this separation, runway 1 right, full length, for takeoff.
Takeoff 1 right, Southwest 952.
Delta 2258, Las Vegas Air, runway 1 right, full length, let it wave.
Let it wave 1 right, Delta 22.
Our Spirit coming into frame here.
A couple minutes, stand by. Okay, flight taxi time.
So you guys can see we got the Vegas skyline behind us. We have the Allegiant Stadium. got your hotels in the background. That's the one I'm currently staying at, right there. All the way in the distance. And we got your Mandarin Bay. You have the Luxor hiding in the back right in there.
2258, runway.
New York, New York, MGM Grand, Cosmopolitan, Trump, Paris, Bellagio.
1653, hold short, runway 1 right.
Stratosphere, and then you got the new thing that changes different.
Runway 1 right.
Right, West Coast 36.
Alright, see what we got. Anything on final? Got a flight on final.
Southwest 1093, Las Vegas Tower, runway 1 right, line of the lane.
Yeah, it's Southwest 1044 coming in from Long Beach, California. It's a Boeing 737-700, 15 years old, 4 mile final. He is clear to land. For those of you that just joined us, we did have some Janet flights leave this morning. Those are the flights that take the government workers out to a secret location to go to work, possibly known as Area 51. We'll see if we capture a couple more of those that come in or out. Aliens.
One right, full length, line Boeing, West Coast 36.
Currently departing is Southwest Airlines 2810 to Lahui, Hawaii. Currently in the frame, you're seeing Delta Airlines 470 heading off to Detroit. This plane here will make a left-hand bank over the Las Vegas Strip, out into California, out into the ocean. Yep, speaking of Janet, there's one right there. There's a Janet flight. For those of you also that joined us, here's a 747 SP, so it's a short edition of a 747. That plane there is owned by the Sands Corporation. It owns the casinos. Where are you at? There you are. Kind of hard to see in the fence, but later I'll zip over there and see if I can get a picture of it and post it.
That's 2236 Sierra, cross 1 right, traffic to position, ground point 1.
Let's see what we got. Short and final, we have Horizon, Alaska Horizon, operated by Horizon Air, 2111, coming in from Portland. on final.
Number 1 here at Whiskey, hold short of 1 right.
Behind is Delta.
Number 1.
It's going to be Allegiant Air Flight 3 going to Billings, Montana, followed by JetBlue 278 going over to Boston, followed by Southwest 1336 heading over to Baltimore, followed by American Airlines 1611 heading over to Phoenix.
Exit 564 tower. Go ahead for exit 564. Move away, sir. Exit 564, cross 1 left to Bravo, hold short of 1 right at Bravo. Cross 1 left to Bravo, hold short 1 right at Bravo,
Just had a United 2372 come in from Washington Dulles on a Boeing 777 just landed at the other end of the airport.
On the Echo, hold short of Sierra. 470, 1 right, clear for takeoff. 1 right, clear for takeoff, Delta 470. Region 3, lost Major Tower, runway 1 right, line away for Delta Site. Delta Site 1 right, line of away, Region 3.
My spot that I'm planning on filming tomorrow is going to be able to capture what you're currently seeing of the planes departing with the Vegas Strip and all of these arrivals coming in. That's my plan. Or I might take you to a different location tomorrow. We'll see, but every day I'll try to take you guys to a different spot. We'll kind of mix it up, get a variety of the airport angles and so forth.
November 30, Lima at Whiskey, cross runway 1 left, ground point 1. Vision 564, runway 1 right at Bravo, line up and wait for deploying Allegiant site. 1 right at Bravo, line up and wait. 1 right, Vision 564.
Currently looking at the Las Vegas control tower. Terminal parking. It's a pretty good size airport. All right.
Correction. Disregard. Extension 206, runway 1 left at Bravo, clear for takeoff.
Next flight on arrival is 23 miles away, 8 minutes for touchdown. So American Airlines 2002 coming in from Los Angeles on a Boeing 737.
Vision 564, RNAV Skypad 1 right at Bravo, clear for takeoff. Bravo, I have Skypad. Vision 278 there, 1 right, full right, line away. 1 right, line up away, JetBlue 278.
So busy trying to set all of this stuff up, but minimize the amount of stuff that I had that I forgot to plug in the most important part of the whole unit, the brain of this thing that's running the whole operation. So the battery has got 5% left on it, but we are now charging it, so hopefully at picks up the charge quick enough so it doesn't die. We'll be okay. Keep an eye on that real quick. Got our JetBlue flight on the row. So we're currently looking at the American Airlines flight heading over to Phoenix, followed by United en route to San Francisco and a Frontier. The scanner is screaming. Give me 1 second. I'm going to switch my power bank here real quick into this other port.
American 1611 Las Vegas Tower, runway 1 right, full length, line up and wait, report to party southwest of site. 1 right, line up and wait, runway, American 1611, we have traffic.
Power is coming back up, so we will be good to continue to stream. Currently taking off is the American Airlines flight to Phoenix. We have an American on short and final. We'll capture this plane. American 1611, contact departure.
Contact departure, American 1611. 1855, contact departure.
Next jet on arrival is JSX coming in from San Diego.
American 2002, hold short, runway 1 right.
We got Frontier taking the runway now,
Global from the parallel side.
followed by Spirit 2920 heading over to Dallas Fort Worth, followed by American Airlines 777 going to Dallas with a Boeing, an Airbus A321. My goodness.
American 2002, traffic holding in position, cross runway 1 right at November, ground point 1.
Let's catch that JSX on final. Alright guys, so I believe what I'm going to do at 11 o'clock, so in about 20 minutes or so, probably going to end this stream. Just wanted to give it a test to see how the internet looks, and the internet is perfect with no issues. So with that said, then tomorrow I will try to see if I can go to a different location to give you another shot of the airport. So until then, we'll hang out here for a little bit.
It'll be a couple minutes for traffic in different airspace. Flight 2231, contact departure.
Let's grab that Frontier as it makes its turn up here. Wait for the Spirit to get in view here. So this is our Spirit Flight 2920 heading over to Dallas, followed by the American 777. It's kind of cool. It's got like a Vegas 777 flight number. It's heading over to Dallas, followed by that American heading over to Chicago. So this Spirit flight, once it goes airborne, it should make a right-hand turn.
go, lose it. Left turn. One left, release 277. Right to 2077, once the exit, taxi Echo Sierra, hold short runway 1 right. American 777. Clear take off 1 right, American 1539 Las Vegas down, runway 1 right, line up and wait. Runway 1 right, American.
Frontier should start making its right-hand turn here shortly. American 777, call sign, clear for departure. Jet on arrival is Allegiant Air 271 coming in from Bellingham, Washington, and Airbus A319. Let's grab this inbound. One Allegiant landing, one Allegiant leaving. About a mile down the road from me to my right, I see the train gate arms going down over the roadway. And in front of me, there's train tracks. Should be interesting to see if we actually get a train here.
Allegiant 579, connect to parking.
So next up is that Southwest Airlines 2830 coming in from Reno. 4-mile final. Capture that plane. There's nothing currently departing at the moment. currently looking at Spirit 409 heading over to Tampa. This is why the gate arms went down earlier. Pretty cool. Bypass the traffic.
Right, then contact ground on point 1.
Alright guys, I think this Spirit's going to be my last plane. I do not see anything else taxiing over here at the moment. There is a United, but he's a little ways away from the runway. So I'll leave you with the Las Vegas Skyline. Thank you guys for joining Dad the cameraman this morning, testing out the new location at the first time we've been here at the Las Vegas airport. Very excited to be here, very welcoming. So again, hit that like button, subscribe, hit the all notifications so you know when I go live again. It will be tomorrow. I'm just not sure of the location, but it will be sometime in the morning. Give you guys a Thanksgiving show tomorrow, so I will be having Thanksgiving here at one of the buffets at the hotels for my dinner tomorrow night. So I'll give you a stream in the morning so you have something to look forward to. But I appreciate all of you guys supporting me and sticking by. You guys are great. Thank you, mods, for taking the time out of your day to moderate for us. I really greatly appreciate that. I know it's a lot of work to keep watching the chats, trying to watch the screen.
Runway 1 left, clear line. Clear line 1 left, clear line.
Thanks everybody for the support. You guys have a great day. I'm gonna go downtown later on today, take some pictures. I'm gonna go check out that 747 SP plane, see if I can get a decent picture of it, and I'll post it on the Instagram page. Also head over to the NextJet Instagram page, check out those videos and pictures that Nathan's been posting of El Salvador. Pretty cool, sleeping up on a volcano. I don't think I can do that. All right, guys, have a good one.
And 1573, cross runway 1 right, contact ground point 1.